Hello children, welcome to Yamuna's physics classes. Today we have to discuss the topic 6.6 of the lesson electromagnetic induction, and that is termed as motional EMF. The question is, what is the meaning of motional EMF? An EMF which is generated or produced due to the motion of something. So the question is, who is moving? And the moving person is simply a conductor. So we know that if there is change in magnetic field, there is an induced EMF. Very clear? Here the question is, we are not going to change the magnetic field, or we are not at all varying the magnetic field. Magnetic field remains the same with respect to time. So it's independent of time. Even then we can have induced EMF and current. How? Producing induced EMF. How? By moving a conductor. So we are moving a conductor. Instead of what? Instead of varying magnetic field. So you can move a conductor in a magnetic field and produce induced EMF. So let us see how it is. So shall we start? Okay. So here you have a wire in the form of a rectangular loop. We have the wire in the form of a rectangular loop. The shape of it is PQRSP. So the four sides PQ, QR, RS, SP, of which PQ is a conductor placed over the wire which is free to move, and we are moving gradually to the right with a velocity small v. You are moving it to the right with a velocity small v. Okay. Now, here you have the magnetic field shown as cross. Magenta cross seen here is the magnetic field, which means it is directed well into the plane of the board. So, B has a direction well into the plane of the board. Clear? And that is a time independent magnetic field, not varying. Okay. Now, for PQRS loop, what we know is area is nothing but length into breadth. So this is L. This distance from R to Q is taken as X. But I told you the rod is moved right. It is moved towards right. Means X is keeping on varying. When X varies, what happens to A? A also varies. Therefore, we know magnetic flux is depending on three quantities. One is B, the other one is A, the other one is theta, angle between B and A. And what is B? Everybody, it is clear. Magnetic field. What's the direction of magnetic field? Well, into the plane of the board. Now, what's the direction of A? A is area vector. Now, area vector is usually taken as outward drawn normal to a surface. But here we are taking the surface beneath the wire. This is the wire. We are taking the surface beneath the wire. Means if this is the loop like this, you are taking this surface. Means what's the normal? Normal will be well into the plane of the board. Because you can have two normals. One outward, the other one is inward. But once you are taking this face, this is the normal. If you are taking this face, this is the normal. But we need this face, so we are taking an inward drawn normal. Means, what about the angle between B and A? Same. So, angle between magnetic field and the area vector is theta equal to 0. So, what is B dot A? Mod B mod A cos theta. Theta goes to 0, cos theta is equal to 1. So, what is the flux? BA. Now, look at this very carefully. BA is nothing but BLX. Again, when you watch this, you can see B is a constant, L, the length of the rod, is a constant, X is a variable. Meaning, there is change in magnetic flux because this is moving right with a velocity V. So, X is keeping on changing. So, what? If there is a change in magnetic flux, there is an induced EMF. So comes the Faraday's second law of electromagnetic induction. E is given as, induced EMF is given as negative of rate of change of magnetic flux. Magnetic flux is changing with respect to time even if B is not changing with respect to time. Also L is also remaining the same. Whatever be the time gone, L remains the same. So who is the variable quantity here? X. So dx by dt is nothing but velocity. So there is the final equation. E is equal to minus BLV. Make sure this is a minus which is specifically by Lenz's law. What is Lenz's law? Cause effect opposition. That is known as Lenz's law. So again one more question remaining. If there is an induced EMF, it depends on B, L and V. B fixed, L fixed, V is again fixed. But if there is induced EMF or current, there should be a direction. So for that we take right hand rule, Fleming's right hand rule. So you have to hold the right hand. This is the right hand, this is the left hand. Remove the left hand, hold on the right hand. With thumb, forefinger and central finger. I call in the same manner. Please be aware of the words. Thumb, forefinger, central finger. Mutually perpendicular. They are 90 to each other. And on forefinger, thumb, you make it as thrust. Thrust in the sense force or motion of the conductor. But mentally register the term thrust. T for thrust. F for F, forefinger for field. C for C, central finger for current. So the terms T for T, C for C, F for F. Bear in mind, thumb, thrust, central finger, current, field, forefinger, right? So all the three set. Then keep it in mind. So we are using this thing to see what is the direction of induced EMF. So what's the direction of induced EMF? Let us see. First keep forefinger, field. Field is well into the plane of the board. So I am piercing the board well into it, right? Then thumb or thrust or force on the conductor. What's the force on the conductor? Towards right. That's why it's moving towards right. So turn my hand in such a manner that thumb goes to the right. So where is my thumb? Thumb is pointing towards right. So what about my free central finger? Central finger shows vertically up. Means what's the current direction? Current direction is from Q to P. Repeat, from Q to P. Clear? So induced EMF or current moves from Q to P. So if that is the condition, we can very simply write this is at lower potential, the point Q. This is at the higher potential. Why? You know, from plus current is going out to minus current is entering. So definitely P is at a higher potential compared to Q. So P is positive, Q is negative. So in this video we have discussed what is the magnitude, what is the direction of the induced EMF and also how it is created by the motion of a conductor in a non-varying magnetic field. Clear? Hope it is clear for you. If you have any doubts, please put in the comment box. For sure I will be responding. Thank you. You can take a screenshot, write down.